Hey everyone, so I'm back again. I wanted to do another little mini kind of reading for you on money mindset, really to support you with manifesting your money goals, and especially at this time, really taking control of your income and your business as well, especially if you're self-employed. So these are my MMS Power Thoughts cards. MMS stands for Money Mindset and Strategy. That's my main business, my coaching business. We have a school, MMS Academy, a boot camp, and also private coaching sessions with me. The reason I'm sharing this stuff on this platform is because Magic for Modern Life is like my spiritual business. I love teaching about magic. It's something I practice daily. I love doing readings and I love sharing things at work. And for me at this time, I feel very called to kind of bring them all together. A lot of people who follow me on this channel, they have a business. They're a reader, a root worker, maybe they're a coach, a healer. A lot of my MMS work is for those people. It's about how to get very comfortable charging well for your services, how to improve your relationship with money, how to very practically, do things like create packages in your business, create different income streams, increase your rates, and feel really comfortable making and having more money. So that's what I do. And you can check that out over at moneymindsetandstrategy.com. Check out as well MMS Academy. If you feel like you'd like to know more or you'd like to have a chat, just fill out the form on the website and I'll be happy to arrange a call with you, or my team will answer any questions that you might have. So let's do a reading. I created this deck about 2 months ago now, and it's something I've been wanting to do for years, but I kind of wanted a few things to line up first. But I have this deck created really just to support you in your daily practice with manifesting money and manifesting wealth and abundance as well. Because, I think too many people approach money mindset as putting out fires. My approach is don't start fires and, build more of what you want rather than, just firefighting. I like to cultivate a healthy money mindset in my own life. I like to upgrade my thinking with money and constantly work to go to that next level. And of course, that's what I help my clients do as well. I have private coaching clients around the world. I look after an amazing group of people in MMS Academy. And I do obviously my other podcast, Money Mindset and Strategy. Do have a look. There's lots of law of attraction. There's magic-y stuff in there. There's also tons of practical business and income stuff in there. So I'm going to do the reading for you. Let's take a moment and just set the intention that this reading is meaningful for you. This card jumped out and so did this. Cool. So the first card we have, what boundary can I upgrade here? So when I was making these cards, I wanted to also include coaching questions because many of the people that follow me and my work are coaches. So this is a great thing to use with your clients or with yourself if you're doing some self-coaching. But what boundary can I upgrade here? I coach heavily on boundaries in my MMS Academy and also in my private sessions as well. Money boundaries are so important because I like to say money loves attention and money pays attention. If you just, happily let people pick your brain for free and you feel awkward charging well for your services and you just kind of don't have healthy boundaries around money, it's very hard for money to show up in bigger amounts because you're not really respecting it. Having healthy boundaries is respecting yourself. It's also respecting the other person, okay? This is a reframe I want to give you. Healthy boundaries are actually a gift you give to yourself and the other person because you're also setting an example for them and you're kind of showing them really what is and isn't acceptable in your world, okay? A lot of readers and coaches and teachers come to me for private mentoring because they get drained and burned out and they feel like lots of people want to pick their brain for free. How I teach money mindset is it's about having very clear and empowering boundaries that feel good for you, okay? So that's why this card came up from my new deck. What boundary can I upgrade here? Most of the time when you're feeling frustrated or stuck, look at where you can upgrade a boundary, all right? When I was designing this deck, I had different colors put on the cards, and purple for me is always wisdom, okay? So that's a great question to ask yourself there. The next card that came up in this reading is one of my favorites. It is safe for me to raise my fees, okay? It is safe for me to raise my fees. The color of this card obviously is black. Black is a really good color to use for protection and grounding and of course safety. So this affirmation is really powerful if you have your own business and you do session work. If you don't do session work, this is also still very powerful. It's safe for me to raise my fees. Maybe you're wanting to ask for a promotion. Maybe you want to, maybe somebody wants to ask you, like, how much do you charge for your readings? It's safe for you to raise your fees. If you're watching this, there's a reason. One of the things I teach in my business school, MMS Academy, is all of this stuff. How to create packages, how to create different income streams, how to get comfortable charging well. In the last few weeks, we've had clients launch podcasts, double their fees. One client passed the 6-figure mark. Another client launched their book. And tons of people message us all the time saying that they are finally getting comfortable charging well. Because I'm here to tell you something. One of the things I say to people a lot in my private coaching is, if your advice is worth asking for, it's worth paying for. Okay, it's one of the cards. I had that put on one of the cards. But if your advice or your reading or your services or whatever, if it's worth asking for, it's worth paying well for. Okay, so you deserve to be well paid for your energy and your time and your talents. Excuse me, I lit some incense just now, which I shouldn't have done before I went on live. Anyway, so let's touch base with this reading, okay? Oh, hey, my love, I just seen you're here. Hi. So the first card is, what boundary can I upgrade here? Okay, when I do readings for my private clients, I use these cards now as well as tarot. This is a powerful one. What boundary can you upgrade? If you'd like to book a reading with me, by the way, I'm now doing readings again using this deck. Now, the second card, thank you for joining. The second card we have in tonight's reading using my MMS Power Thoughts card deck is, it's safe for me to raise my fees. This is one of my favorite cards. When I was making this deck, one of the things I also do is I give like a little booklet of how to get the most out of the cards. And one of the things you can do is choose the cards that resonate with you and put them on your altar, put them next to a candle, obviously far away, you don't want to burn them, and just next to your laptop and things. And this is a really powerful one that a lot of my clients like using, okay? It is safe for me to raise my fees. It's safe for me to raise my prices. I do business coaching as my main job. Excuse me. And one of the things I often joke with my clients is, I'll say to them, are we setting those prices from lack or abundance? What I'm doing is being playful, but I want my clients to be really comfortable charging well for what they do, okay? And that's a really important part of magic and manifestation and really navigating any kind of process where you want to manifest more of something in your life. It's about getting comfortable, accepting more, and getting comfortable, raising your fees, okay? If you're watching this and you run your own business, it's safe for you to raise your fees. You can DM me if you'd like to know more about private coaching with me, joining my online school, MMS Academy, or you'd like to tell me hello, what you like about the readings. Or of course, if you'd like to, who's that? I've got an email, sorry. Or if you'd like to know more about booking a private reading with me. I stopped doing readings for a while. I'm now doing them again, either tarot or my card deck, which are these. When I was making the cards, by the way, I was super emotional because I've wanted to do my own card deck for years. These are affirmations I used to really change my business and my life, and also they were coming through spirit. I remember the evening I did the affirmations. I did this beautiful ritual and I just let them flow through me. And when I sent them to the printers, I remember kind of almost not crying, but getting very emotional because I was like, this is meant to be out there. So I'm going to make them available to buy soon. If you'd like to know more about how to order a deck, again, just DM me. We're sorting out shipping and things like that. But the cards I've got for you tonight, the 2 messages. What boundary can I upgrade here? Okay? What boundary can I upgrade? I teach money boundaries very heavily in my online school, MMS Academy. Please check it out, moneymindsetandstrategy.com. Check the website, read the academy. It's got everything you need to really make a huge difference in your life and your business, especially with your relationship about money. I'm a money coach in my main day job. That's what I do. I was a publicist for 10 years. I did business and media. Now I do money mindset coaching. And of course, I do readings and classes as well. Why am I saying this? Because I want you to take control of your relationship with money, and I want you to get comfortable charging well for what you do and accepting more prosperity into your life, all right? Money magic and spells are great, but you need to allow that money to come to you, okay? And I'm going to say something here that might be a bit blunt, but it's said with love. All the money magic in the world will only ever manifest to the level at which you allow yourself to receive, okay? It will only ever manifest at the level that you allow yourself to receive. So what you want to always be doing is what I call, excuse me, I'm so sorry, raising your money ceiling, okay? You want to raise your money ceiling, the amount that you allow yourself to have and keep. And you do this through a number of ways, okay? You can do this through coaching, you can do this through mindset work. I teach all of this in MMS Academy and also my private sessions. But you want to always be raising your money ceiling. So when you do money magic, it can come in larger amounts. Next practical piece for you of the reading, it's safe for me to raise my fees. The reason I wanted to do this in the deck so much is because, so many people that come to me for private coaching, they'll say, I want to charge more, but I'm afraid. And we'll coach on that. We'll coach on where the fear comes from. We'll do some work to release it, and we'll put those fees up. I'm not one of those coaches who's like, well, what do you think you should do? And okay, that's fine. That's not who I am. I'm very much about empowering people to, move towards their goals quicker than they ever have before and really manifest more. So what I often do with my clients is I'll do it on Skype with them or on Zoom. I'll go, okay, we're going to raise those fees now. And we'll do it like together when they're, on their website or they're on their social media. And it's a beautiful sacred moment because there's no going back. I teach and I coach on money mindset and I teach a lot of stuff around how to get comfortable really growing your brand and your business. And this is a powerful affirmation to use. It's safe for me to raise my fees. Okay? Just notice what that comes up, what that brings up for you. It's safe for me to raise my fees. You can say it with me now, or you can repeat it to yourself. You can put your hand on your heart and just say, it's safe for me to raise my fees. And just notice what that brings up, because it really is safe for you to do that. And when you affirm something is safe for you, you allow yourself to experience it. Very often what we think is self-sabotage is actually not, it's self-protection. This is a big one. People throw around self-sabotage all the time. Very often that's self-protection. If you have an underlying belief that it's not safe for you to have more money, you will avoid doing anything that isn't safe. That's how your mind works, okay? So you want to normalize having more money, normalize feeling safe. It's safe for me to have more money. It's safe for me to achieve my goals. It's safe for me to not light incense before I do a live because I keep coughing. It's safe for me to raise my fees. I coach people around the world on their money mindset and their income and their business. And so much of what I do, I'll be really honest with you, because I know that this is a spiritual channel. So much of what I do is deeply, deeply spiritual work, like really spiritual work. It's very practical, but it's very, very spiritual as well. It's all around you getting comfortable owning your worth, you stepping into your personal power, you going further than you've ever gone before, and you really allowing yourself to make changes that are meaningful for you. Because that's the thing, is everything I teach in MMS Academy, on my other podcast, Money Mindset and Strategy, it's all things I've done. I walk my talk. I'm not someone who's sat here going, oh, I'll teach you how to do this and, whatever. I do run a very successful business from my laptop. I moved to Ibiza 6 months ago. I look after an amazing group of people in my online school, MMS Academy. You can check out moneymindsetandstrategy.com. Have a look at the website. In fact, let me see if I've got it, if I can paste it in here for you. Can I? No, I can't. How disappointing. Let me quickly see if I can type it down here. By the way, let me know if you have any questions or comments. What do you like about what I've just said? What's it brought up with for you? Here we go. Okay, ready. Sorry, everyone. I'm back. There. Okay, there's the website. So, excuse my being too close to the camera. So, we're talking about money mindset. I'm doing some readings for you. The two cards that have come up, and I'll do another card in a minute for you. What boundary can I upgrade here? Okay, what money boundary can I upgrade here? Money boundaries are things like how much you allow yourself to give away for free. That's a big one for me. I really, I can't say I forbid people from doing things because I can't as a coach, but I won't let my clients do things for free anymore. I tell them, nope, you deserve to be well paid for your time and energy. So if people want to pick your brain, if they want to just ask you a few questions, they can pay for that, okay? Second card that came up, it's safe for me to raise my fees. If you're watching this and you're a consultant or a coach, you have any kind of healing business or lifestyle business, please raise your fees, okay? Please raise your fees and allow yourself to be more prosperous because you're doing amazing things in the world. And right now, more than ever, we need people to be walking their talk and really creating amazing lives, okay? I have a pet sitting business and I just raised my fees this year and felt great about it. First of all, how amazing that you have a pet sitting business. I love animals. And congratulations for raising your fees. That's beautiful and that's amazing. If you'd like, we can have a chat about some of my business coaching programs. Have a look at moneymindsetandstrategy.com. My podcast is also called that. My other podcast is called Money, Mindset and Strategy. I really coach on, raising your fees, creating packages. That's a big one for people, creating packages and creating high-end packages. I teach all of this stuff in MMS Academy, which is my online school. We're now enrolling, so if you would like to know more, send me a DM. Of course, no pressure, but I'll be happy to answer really any questions that you might have about supporting you with your business and your money goals. So let's quickly do another card because I feel quite called to see if I can be of service for you guys for some more. It's nice being on here again. I didn't do these for a long time, so I'm back. I promise I'll keep doing them. So just going to take a nice deep breath and just set the intention that the card that comes up is a powerful message. I've been working on setting stronger boundaries with my clients and I've been feeling good about it so far. I need to raise my fees again. Yes, you do. And send me a DM because I want to know how you're doing and what's going on with you. You should definitely come into MMS Academy because I remember from our sessions, you're a really gifted reader. I hope you don't mind me saying this publicly. You're a really gifted reader. I would definitely be looking at raising your fees and I would definitely be looking at creating packages. So I teach all of this in MMS Academy. Go on the website, have a look. But if you do any kind of healing work or session work or pet sitting work, that would be my dream job, by the way. Being with animals all day would be amazing. I don't think I would get very much done, to be honest. I probably would just be talking to them. But so if you do anything like that, have a look at MMS Academy. Message me if you have any questions. I'm here for you. There's no hard sells. There's no pressure. But I will say to you, you're in the right place if you want to start making more money and really increasing your income. So, third card. How amazing. It's safe for me to be financially comfortable. See, we've got two safety cards. What a fabulous mix. What boundary can I upgrade here was the first one. Second card was it's safe for me to raise my fees. And the third card, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. It's safe for me to be financially comfortable. That's a really big one for a lot of people, I love it. All of my clients are so lovely and their pets are like mine. Yeah, that sounds like a dream job, to be honest, looking after dogs or animals of any kind. I was going for a jog earlier I live right by the beach now, and every morning when I run, there's this little old dog. I don't know what breed he is, but every morning now, he walks over and dog smiles, and I stop and pet him, and the owner doesn't speak English and my Spanish is very bad, but every morning I just say hello and can I say hi to your dog, and this little thing is just it's so cute, and I'll post a picture later, but he just makes my heart happy. Tarot and spiritual guidance here. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. I remember we did some beautiful sessions together on your business. Let me know if you need any more guidance because I'd be happy to help. So the third card that's come up here, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. When I was designing the cards, I also chose the background colors. This is a lot darker on the screen than it looks in real life, if that's the right word. But the reason I chose orange is because orange is about citrine, which is abundance and wealth. It's about tiger's eye, which is courage and confidence. It's that energy of you, I don't want to say being brave, but like you having that energy to move through any fears and feel safe, safe and protected, being comfortable, being abundant, feeling wealthy. Okay. I teach this a lot in MMS Academy. Like, it's about you normalizing having more money. Why is normalizing important? Because it's about safety, actually. If you don't feel comfortable having more money, you'll spend it really quickly, you'll give it away, or there's just many other things you can do if you don't feel safe. So these affirmations will really support you. It's safe for me to be financially comfortable. Just notice what that brings up for you. You know, you could put your hand on your heart and just say, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. And just notice what that comes up, what comes up. A lot of people, and I had this myself years ago, I got very addicted to the struggle and very addicted to the drama and the up and down and all that stuff. And it's only when I really worked on my own mindset and realized it was safe for me to be comfortable that I really made changes in that area. So think about what those bring up for you. This is a really fun reading tonight. We've got, for those of you who've just joined, we've got a card that says, what boundary can I upgrade here? In beautiful purple. Purple is about your wisdom and it's about your intuition. The second card we had was, it's safe for me to raise my fees. Black is all around protection, grounding and banishing. And then the third card we had tonight was, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. Really beautiful combination of cards. We've got boundaries, we've got raising fees, we've got being comfortable. I think this is a pretty clear message. If you're watching tonight and you're thinking, you know, how does this, you know, you're thinking, oh, it's okay for you to say this, but I'm too afraid. Don't be afraid. This is a clear message. It's safe for you to raise your fees. Put your prices up. I teach in MMS Academy. There's 2 really big trainings I deliver on creating packages, and there's loads of trainings on money mindset and obviously pricing. And I teach you how to raise your fees, and I teach you how to do it in a way that's not scary. I teach you what to say. I teach you how to handle all those feelings that come up. So if you'd like to join us in MMS Academy, you can self-enroll. You can go on moneymindsetandstrategy.com, click on the link that says MMS Academy, read about it. You can either join us directly yourself, or you can email me if you'd like to talk one-on-one with me about it, learn more about the content, find out if it's right for you. But normalizing feeling safe having money and raising your fees. I'm going to give you another tip here. You don't have to raise your fees like really quickly. You want to do it in a way that supports you feeling safe. So if your sessions are currently, I'll make this up now, but like, let's say your sessions are currently $100. Don't jump to 300. That's going to go, you're energetically jumping too quickly. You're going to freak out. Your environment will reflect that. You would go from, you would go from 100 to maybe 125, 150, 175, 200. My maths is shit, so sorry if I'm getting the numbers wrong. 225, 250, that kind of thing. So you would very gradually increase your fees all the time, affirming it's safe for me to raise my fees. Okay, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. And then, what boundary can I upgrade? An idea of a money boundary could be things like, actually, no, you can't pick my brain for free anymore. Or something I'm very big on, I train a lot of coaches. I'll say to people, ending your sessions on time is a really healthy boundary and a very necessary boundary. When you do session work, or you do readings, or you do consultations, ending those on time is a gift to yourself. You're not there to over-deliver and just be this free resource for people. People pay for time with you, and it's important that you give yourself that gift of having a healthy boundary, okay? Other ideas you can use to really upgrade your boundaries: how much access people get to you between readings or sessions, or how much you give people before they've booked. A big one for me is, excuse me, people that come into my trainings, they'll say, I want to help everyone. or I want to help people, and they can maybe pay me later, or no, you deserve to be well paid for your time and energy. Okay, if you're reading this, or you're if you're reading this, if you're watching this, take this as a sign. Okay. I needed this, thank you. It's all the things I've been focusing on. Oh my God, yes, I'm picking your brain for free. It's me. I allow people to do this too much. Same, I used to want to please everyone. Good. So, glad you enjoyed these messages. Send me a DM, let me know how you're doing. But don't let people pick your brain, okay? I'm going to be direct with this. This is a money boundary, okay? When you let people pick your brain, what you're saying energetically is, I'm not worth paying. Now, think about it like this. Would you go to a dentist and say, could you just do this? Would you go to a hairdresser and say, could you just do this? Or would you go to a lawyer and say, could you just quickly sort this out for me? No, you would have respect for their profession and respect for their expertise and respect for their knowledge. And if you tried to do that, they would probably have a very, maybe professional, but they would have a very, blunt way of saying, this is how you book me. I'd like you to start thinking about yourself like a lawyer, okay? Spiritual lawyer, if you want to call it that. But if your advice is worth asking for, it's worth paying for. One of the affirmations I give you in this deck, where is it? I'm probably not going to find it because it's... I'll try and find it later for you, but one of the things I say... Okay, I'll look later, but one of the cards I created for you in this deck is exactly that. It's, if your advice is worth asking for, it's worth paying for. So, even if you're the most gifted reader in the world, you do not owe people free readings, and you don't owe anyone free access to you. You deserve to be well paid for your time and energy. And actually, that's what tonight's reading said. The first card was about boundaries. Second card, it's safe for me to raise my fees. Third card, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. Two very powerful cards about safety there. I used to want to please everyone and I stopped. I'm really happy to hear that, And I don't mean this to sound like I'm being rude, but the only person you need to focus on pleasing really is yourself. Because if you focus on pleasing everybody else, you often won't be happy in yourself, People would just ask for my clients point blank as well. How rude. It is very rude. I mean, I haven't had this for a long time, but I've had things like people... There was somebody a while ago who said, could you coach and mentor me for free on money mindset? And I just said, do you understand how ironic this is? That if you've listened to my podcast, Money Mindset and Strategy, if you've read about me and my work, you'll know that I teach this around the world. Well, not now because of Corona, but, I teach this to people around the world online. How to get very comfortable charging well. I also teach empowered money language. So I teach how to talk about your fees, how to get comfortable talking about money, right, in a way that feels good. So the fact that you would ask me if I do free coaching is just hilarious. And then they got kind of funny, so we ended up having to block them. But my assistant was just like, should we reply? I was like, no, it's fine. But yeah, I'm glad to hear there's some nice stories here about you guys upgrading your boundaries. Nice. It's respectful for my clients who value my time and pay me for it. Yes, it is. And I really like the fact that you said that, because often people, when they talk about boundaries, they think it's this like aggressive, rude thing. It isn't. Boundaries are very loving and respectful. They can be very firm, but they're also very loving. You don't have to just give everybody access to you. You'll be drained and you'll be underpaid, and let's be honest, they won't appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to give you a very honest story now. So probably a year and a half ago, I did a course, a program, and I think it was like $2,000, something like that, to join. And a friend of mine, not a super close friend, but a friend, was going through something in their business and they were struggling with something. And I said, look, I'd like to give you access to my course, to help you. Oh, thank you so much, la la la. Anyway, they never logged in. Well, they logged in once, I think. Never logged in. Never did any of the work. And they were complaining about something on the phone. And I was thinking, I literally gave you a course to help you with this, the exact thing you're complaining about. And when I said, oh, did you log in? They were like, no, I've been really busy. And I'm not, of course, mad or anything, but it showed me right there they didn't appreciate that course. They didn't appreciate what was in there, because if they had actually logged in, they would have seen that there was the answers to their questions. So keep in mind as well, a lot of the time when people want free access to you, sometimes it's because they want to complain, they want to stay stuck, or they want you to validate their role. You know, I'll say to people, I see you as powerful. If you wanted to invest in this, you absolutely could. Or I know you can handle this. And if that doesn't work for them, they'll just be like, oh, you know. So think about, think about as well, when people come to you for free coaching or free advice or whatever it is you do, they want you to validate their sense of entitlement or their victimhood, and it's not your job to do that. I learned the hard way to set boundaries, and it ended with me dropping about 4 clients in a year and felt as much lighter and free. Well, congratulations for doing that. That's beautiful. You know, boundaries are really important in whatever you do. They're also really important when you're in a stage where you're growing your business. You know, I teach this in MMS Academy. I was doing a training session and I said to people, you know, I want you to get comfortable saying no really early on. There's this misconception that when you're growing your business, you should say yes to everyone and you should just get clients and you should say, I don't believe in this at all. What I believe is that you should start as you mean to go on. You should run your business how you want to run your life, and that means with healthy boundaries for yourself and also healthy respect for yourself. Respect for other people, of course, but respect for yourself as well. And that really starts with boundaries and mindset. So I'm going to quickly go over the cards again, and then I will take any questions you have, and then I'm going to need to go as I have some. I have to record a money mindset class. So the first card we had was, what boundary can I upgrade? All right, what money boundary can I upgrade? Card number 2 was, it's safe for me to raise my fees. This is one of my favorite cards. And then card number 3, it's safe for me to be financially comfortable. We've got those beautiful colors there as well. We've got wisdom, we've got safety and protection, and we've got courage and confidence. So if you have any questions about working with me privately, either a one-on-one money mindset reading like this, or joining MMS Academy, my online business school, or private coaching, drop me a message on this page, or you can go to moneymindsetandstrategy.com. This is a new website, so it's all up and working now. Just fill out the form on there, and my team will get the email, and then we'll arrange a time to Skype with you, answer any questions you might have. From my heart, this is the most complete training I've seen online. I coach you on raising your fees. I give you examples of what to say. I show you how to create packages, how to create programs. We're also adding in some trainings around podcasts and how to do group courses. It's basically everything you need to create a fabulous, lucrative business. And there's tons of mentoring from me on boundaries, dealing with clients, what to say when you're raising your fees, everything. So if this sounds like something you'd like to do, if you'd like to know more about it, especially at this time. In fact, I think we have the first full moon of 2021 tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. So we have the first full moon. We have this incredible energy for manifestation. Great time to take steps forward and really solidify your goals. Thank you so much for being here and for your time this evening. This has been a really lovely session. DM me if you have any questions, or DM me if you'd like to share anything that came up for you. Bye, everyone.